tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist. Today is Tuesday, October the 16th, 2018. I have been locked in the lab, been very, very busy so that I can bring you the most accurate and detailed content available anywhere on the web. Yeah, I could be like some other YouTubers and make 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a day talking about nothing. I'd rather make one video and hit hard and hit home and put you with an opportunity to put some money in your pocket. So, how many people, show of hands, have been getting whipsawed and their faces completely ripped off in these volatile markets? Now, see, if that's you, you need to subscribe to the daily pulse wave price triggers. You got to. Because how else would you have known certain things that are going to happen? That's why you need the rally and crash alerts. You got to have them. Let's take a look at this Dow. We'll make this video very quick. All right, so coming into today's trading session, you can see here you have a downtrend channel in full effect. All right, and you have increasing downside momentum. All right, I added little teddy bears at the top of the candles here, these little red bears, okay? And you know that the bearish trend was still in effect. And then here you have these arrows, okay? The yellow arrows are your rally alerts. On the bottom and on the top is your crash alerts. And negative momentum changes and trend channel changes are the white. And there's also blue, which is oversold, and then there's the orange ones for overbought. So all that here is now in the chart for you to see. All right, also the long-term trend here on this daily is a bear market. Here's the little bear in the right-hand corner. There's your little teddy bear, all right? So you're in a bear market, okay? It's just how it is. You're in a bear market. Here is the trend at the bottom here. The red is bearish, green is bullish. Also on the blue candles, that is bullish momentum, and of course these brownish red candles is bearish momentum and bearish trends. Okay, so right now you've started, this is the beginning of a bear market. What you've actually got now, what happened today, it looks like a nice dead cat bounce off of the bear market low that we just made. You spiked a low below the Kumo cloud. Prices are still technically in the Kumo cloud. You had a rally alert, and now you have another one for tomorrow, another rally alert. What I'm anticipating is that the market's going to try to break out top side of the Kumo cloud, and then it's going to get hurt right here at the longer term trend line resistance now that used to be support, but it's now acting as a resistance. So this trend line resistance, I believe, is going to prove to be very difficult for the market to overcome. All right, so that's kind of where I think we're going to go with this. The market's going to continue to rally until you get to a situation where the bears are going to come back in and beat the market back down into the dust. So I do see this pointer bar right here pointing below the Kumo cloud. So we'll see what happens. Of course, things can change. It did appear that all the bad things are behind the market now with the trade wars, blah, blah, blah. Now the market's looking at earnings, so it has a lot to rally about. But really all we have is something to get ready for shorts on. All right, there's going to come a point where this correction in the market is over and then it starts to get bullish again. But until then, you got to test and build a support on this base back here. So we could probably make it up to the trend line resistance area, which will put the market at 25,914-ish, 9 something, 25,900. And then I think that's going to prove to be a really strong resistance, and prices will fall back down into the Kumo cloud. So going into tomorrow, continuation pattern, rally alert to keep your eyes open for. All right, and the pulse wave price triggers have already gone out for the evening, so you have your marching orders for tonight into tomorrow morning. You know where to buy and you know where to sell. Moving right along, let's take a look at our next chart. All right, so the next one here is silver. Silver's trying to participate. All right, in the last like 5 trading sessions, you see you have two bullish moves, but 3 bearish moves. Even though the market moved higher, it was met with selling. In other words, people are adding to shorts here, knowing that this is acting as resistance right here within the downtrend channel. But something happened weird today where now you're starting now an official bull run, and it's happening inside of the Kumo cloud. So you can see here the market is definitely trying to push to get back to 15, and you have the beginning of trend momentum building here. All right, so technically speaking, all right, the market is trying to build a new trend. You can't really see it that well here, but this is a white ticking time bomb. Hence, we don't have a trend yet. All right, you got a white ticking time bomb. Looks like the market wants to start an uptrend channel, which should put prices back to 15. We shall see. All right, right now you're up at this resistance area. Let's see how much of a push the market's going to get this time. Last time it tried to run, it ran a little bit, but then it just gave up the ghost. So right now you could be making an argument that we could be forming a double top situation here as resistance on the daily chart. If you switch it over here to the weekly chart, and I'll pull that up, you see a little bit different of a picture. You had crash alerts for the last 2 weeks, all right, and we haven't got follow through yet. The week is still young. So right now, what do we have? Well, so far the market is showing bullishness, like it wants to pop and rock up to 15, maybe even the $16 handle. We shall see. All right, but you got this rally alert back here a few bars ago, letting you know that a basing bottoming position had been started. Accumulation of longs was coming into the market. All right, got long. You can see here, and now it's the market's trying to decide what it wants to do. But the downtrend channel seems to be coming to an end, possibly. With silver, you just never know. It's a radical market. You just have to, you know, place your entries and place your stops and let the market figure out what it wants to do from there. But nice, you know, selling here, and I think the market wants to retrace at least back up to around 15.5, 16 before it decides what it's going to do from that point. All right, so that's silver. And quickly looking at crude oil, all up in the news. Basically, they're saying we don't need Saudi Arabia's oil anymore. We're our own oil producer, blah, blah, blah. Don't believe the hype. Downtrend channel is in full effect after the run-up highs. You see you got that crash alert back here on October the 4th. Market pulled all the way down, fell a couple of bucks. And now here we are bouncing off of those lows. And unfortunately, for tomorrow's trading, we have another crash alert to be on the lookout for. All right, so if you are bullish in the crude oil futures and you know you have your crash alert for tomorrow, you probably do well to pay attention to that. Last crash alert back here, you see what happened. You had your momentum change here, you see what happened. Back here, crash alert, you see what happened. Crash alert again, second warning, you see what happened. So that's all I can tell you. Here's back here too, you had one. Ignore crash alerts and rally alerts at your own peril. That's all I can tell you. All right, so that's crude oil. All right, now going over here to, let's see, this is the NASDAQ 100 futures. Okay, even though today's run-up was very substantial, I can't tell you the last time I remember the NASDAQ 100 rallying that hard on in one day. But it hasn't done anything to the trend. As you can see here, there's no technical damage to the downtrend. All you did was manage to get back inside the Kumo cloud. Yeah, you're right here, hugging the resistance line here, the trend line resistance, even closed above it. All right, the test will be what can it do from here? You still got your little bear. You got your little teddy bear sitting on these bars. As long as the teddy bear is sitting on these bars, this market isn't going anywhere. If you switch it over to the weekly, all right, on the weekly chart, a little bit picture, you still see the negative momentum is stretched out. You see the grizzly bear still sitting on the bar, and all we've done is move a little bit higher inside of the real body of last week's bar. All right, on the weekly, you do have a rally alert, hence that's why the market has been rallying. We got this rally alert here, so that makes sense. All right, if the market were to close here, this rally alert would carry over, if today was Friday, into next week. So we'll see what happens. You know, the week isn't over yet, so the weekly bar isn't done. This could change. So back to the daily we go. Just want you to see the bigger, longer term picture there. So it is what it is. Like I said, though, you got your marching orders. You know where the intraday pulse waves are. So take full advantage of those. All right. Okay, what else we got? All right, let's see. We got now gold. All right. Gold has been stronger than the silver. Gold has gotten above the Kumo cloud now, and you got your bulls here, you know, lining up. Unfortunately, for tomorrow, we do have a crash alert that you got to be on the lookout for. Yes, we are trading within bullish momentum. You got the blue bars, and you got this the golden momentum line in full effect, and you got your bull here in the green in the corner, confirmed here, bull trend. So right now the trend is bullish in the gold, but we got to watch out for a possible pullback with tomorrow's crash alert. All right, so watch that and place your trades carefully. Watch those price triggers and follow the price triggers exactly. Do not deviate or try to second guess from them if you're trading the gold futures. All right, moving right along to the Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures is trying to base out, but it's hard to tell if it's going to really pop to the upside, or are we just consolidating here, building energy for another leg down, a severe leg down? That's the question. We don't know. We do have a daily pointer here, but it has that bear sitting on top of it. So I don't know if it's real and it's inside the Kumo cloud. Your downtrend channel is still here, and there's been no technical change or damage to the chart to this particular downtrend cycle. You're not hitting lower lows, but you're really not really hitting higher highs either. So I think the crash alert for tomorrow in the Bitcoin futures, you need to be alert to that. Watch your price triggers. If any intraday selling trigger is hit or goes off, you know what you need to do with that one. For those of you who are bullish or long in this particular market. All right, and going to the US dollar index. All right, US dollar index downtrend channel in full effect. You do not have a established trend just yet. Got the white ticking time bomb. Only time will tell what this develops into. You do have some bearish momentum here. Is it going to relock back in again, or is it going to stop and then we get maybe a bullish run? Hard to tell. But right now, downtrend channel is still in effect. And right now, we don't have any rally or crash alerts of importance for tomorrow. All I can tell you is momentum is facing down, downtrend channel still in full effect. So I think that the trades here, logical ones, will be to the short side, not the long side. All right, that's the US dollar. And that's it. So remember, pulsewavetrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.